Got it.
Forgot there's turrets here. Don't know how I did, but I forgot there's turrets. Alright. Ooh. 10mm ammo. I need these actually.
Negative sensor read. Weapons cold.
Why are you over here? That is the exact reason why this is going to be very fun. There's an Assaultron waiting for me somewhere, but apparently it's a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. That's definitely the owl.
I'm through.
There we go. Gotta love whenever you can't turn off the turrets.
Yes.
Never mind, I was a lot closer to the room than I thought I was going to be. Alright, hold up, I need to... Ow. Please don't be able to open that. Look out first you can. Well, this is where death occurs. Let's just use the wrong thing.
This fight is already over.
Yes, it is. Well, there went my arm, so... Apparently they can open doors, chat. At least it wasn't legendary. That would have been bad. I should probably save, so I don't have to do that again.
is it?
Getting a lot of stims from this. Oh. Hey there.
Nice. Sweet.
Oh, gee, there it is. Eat.
Nice.
Honestly, this went a lot smoother than I thought it would. This, the opposite side of the room. It's where you're gonna find the serum. Doesn't ever really like say it, so. Ooh.
Dr. Holdren's
It is
synth gorilla
gorilla.
project is showing promising results.
Return to monkey.
You wouldn't happen to have a spare boomerang?
The latest synth generation is just amazing. Those guys in robotics are working miracles.
Hey, Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure. Right now, I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know, but it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care, then.
Most men lack the patience to observe and document.
SYNTH unit, you were scheduled for maintenance duty in SRV Lab.
I carried out my duty.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
Took you long enough to find that evidence. Let me see what you've got.
I'm afraid it's bad news.
Since when do you know what I consider bad news? Just let me hear it.
Make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan, and if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me.
They lied to me. They lied to me, and I didn't even realize how far it went. All those years of loyalty. For nothing.
No matter how badly it hurts, you needed to hear the truth.
And for that, I thank you. I came to the Institute to get away from the Brotherhood. From the whole world. I just wanted to do my research in peace. Father took me in and gave me access to cutting-edge technology that I only dreamed existed. I became jaded. I thought that the Institute cared, that they wanted to better mankind. Maybe in their own twisted way they still do. But now I realize if you can't trust the people you're working for, then it's all pointless. If they lied about Dr. Virgil, who knows what else they've been lying about? Or what their plans are for my work. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
Not doing this because I'll just get canceled the second I go do something. Hey. It was fun, don't worry.
If you run into any synths,
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Pridwin. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, I believe you still possess an important piece of data that Proctor Ingram is eagerly awaiting. I want you to bring it to her immediately. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
attention. Tomorrow's tactical briefing has been postponed. A new time and date will be forthcoming.
The Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
Gotta make some repairs. That assaultron did a number.
Building something?
That's probably fine. You know what? Screw it, let's just repair everything. Oh, never mind, don't have the plastic for it.
Hail, Knight.
Feels so slow. Oh, that's why. I'm carrying too much. Well, in that case...
Oh man, if I'm late for muster one more time, Captain Kells is gonna have me do 100 push-ups.
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth
Proctor
scum
Tegan.
can be fatal.
What can I get for you today? Set me up. Be my guest.
gonna leave that here.
Now that we have
I don't think I'm
intelligence
gonna
on the
need it.
Institute, we can use it against them to gain the upper hand.
That was the entire point.
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility, but we'll get the job done.
Here's your holotape, Proctor. Hope the data on that thing was worth it.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the interceptor would do to you.
I wasn't worried. After all, I built the device myself.
I have confidence in everything I build too, but that's because I'll only deal with technology that I understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
Hopefully, it'll reveal a weakness in their defenses.
That would be the best case scenario. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, I've got a new assignment for you. So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
He didn't tell me anything.
Makes sense. We've been trying to keep it under wraps until the time was right. Come on. It's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Pridwin might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in. This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational.
No problem. I'm sure this only looks worse than it actually is.
Huh. I wish I had your confidence. Because this is not going to be easy. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's gonna take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
There's gotta be a way to solve that.
I do all the maintenance on the Pridwin, so you'd think it'd be a snap. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems are out of my league. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving.
Attention! Ferrum Squad, report to debriefing. Ferrum Squad to the debriefing.
Put 2 in the head and they'll stay dead. Advice to live by.
If you're here to talk me into working on Liberty Prime, you can forget it.
You promised you'd help us.
You're right, I did. But you neglected to mention that I'd be asked to work on Liberty Prime. I've been down this road with the Brotherhood before. Why would I make the same mistake twice?
Because we care what happens to the Commonwealth.
And we want to stop the Institute from using its technological superiority as a weapon.
You know, if anyone else wearing a Brotherhood of Steel uniform said something like that, I'd laugh in their face. But coming from you, it sounds like you actually mean it. Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online, but we'll get it done.
Would it be possible to speak off the record for a moment?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Thank you. This is difficult for me to say, so I hope you'll bear with me as I try to get through it. When you were first placed under my sponsorship, I had some serious reservations about it. Despite all that, this has turned out to be a rewarding experience. For both of us. At this point, honestly, I don't feel like there's anything else I could teach you about being a Brotherhood soldier that you don't already know. It's apparent from your attitude and your actions that you intend to keep those ideals close to your heart.
I'm flattered to hear this, but I feel like there's more.
There is. I'm just not very good at these sort of things. Let me start at the beginning. I grew up alone in the capital wasteland. Spent most of my childhood picking through the ruins and selling scrap. When I was a bit older and had a few caps to my name, I moved into Rivet City and opened a junk stand. While I was there, I met a guy named Cutler. We got along pretty well. Watched each other's backs and kept each other out of trouble. When the Brotherhood came through on a recruiting run, we felt like it was a way out of our nowhere lives. So we joined up.
I'm glad you had greater ambitions than just selling junk.
Once I saw what the Brotherhood had to offer, there was no comparison. Anyway, about a year after we were posted to the Prydwen, Cutler vanished on a scouting op. It took some convincing, but I was able to persuade my CO to let me assemble a squad and search for him. It took almost 3 weeks, but we tracked his team down to a super mutant hive. Those wretched abominations had slaughtered everyone but Cutler. He should have been so lucky. The mutant bastards used their FEV to change him into one of their own kind. He wasn't Cutler anymore. I had to... It was my duty to put him down.
You did the right thing.
It's what I was taught. I don't know if it was right. Ever since Cutler died, I've seen other soldiers come and go. Some were brave, some were honest. Hell, some were even downright heroic. But I'd never considered any of them to be a good friend. A friend like Cutler was. Until now. It's a good feeling, but it frightens me all the same. Having a bond with someone, then losing them. It changes you. I don't want to go through that again.
It'll never come to that. I promise.
Even though I'm well aware that you have no control over it, I appreciate the sentiment. I just thought you deserved to know how I felt. If you feel that I've overstepped my bounds, I completely understand. Whatever the case may be, I appreciate the fact that you took the time to listen.
Oh god. Mole rat on a stick was a really bad idea. Excuse me.
Continues to eat mole rat on stick.
If you keep hoarding that garbage, you're going to slow us down.
It's a spoon! I don't think that's gonna slow us down, my friend.
I heard that Elder Maxon got that scar on his face from going one-on-one with a death claw.
I don't think so, but go for it if you say so. Oh, we're here now.
I'd gladly lay down my life if it keeps humanity from repeating the apocalypse.
Oh, hey there, Nance.
Proctor Ingram.
Well, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory core. I wish your people would have been a bit more careful, Proctor. The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get the power flowing into his CPU core without overloading. If your people stay out of my way, that is.
Charming, isn't she?
Sorry about that, Ingram.
Don't worry about it. We might be butting heads on a few issues, but I've dealt with worse. Besides, Dr. Lee's worth all the aggravation. We're working with one of Prime's original designers. I don't see it getting any better than that. In fact, since things are going so well, we're gonna have you start building his electromagnetic actuators.
Sure, anything you need.
That's what I love about you. You're ready to leap into action, and I bet you don't have the faintest idea what I'm talking about. The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime's arms and legs to move. Prime's new limbs are way too heavy for the simple hydraulic pistons he had in the past. We're gonna have to rip those out, construct a brand new system using electromagnets, and install them in his limbs. What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
Now that you know what the actuators are, you need to know how to make them. These are the plans and the materials list. Don't lose them.
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here at the airport. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth. We've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need. They should be back by the time you return.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4. Good luck.
I honestly don't know if that means that I need to find 4?
If you're looking for ammunition,
Or if I only need to find one and I come back and they'll
have what you need.
give me the rest. I don't know, because I've always had enough already. Speaking of which, do I have any on me now? No, that's microscopes. Yeah, okay, I have 0 on me. Alright. Where do we need to go? Oh. Really far away, that's where. Alright, oh, go on. Dance? There you are. Too fast for the man. He's in power armor. Normally I always like running through the streets and blowing up cars, but I like to save I'm gonna save my ammo today. Oh. Isn't that a nice sight? I always hate it whenever the music changes. Literally walking and the man can't even keep up with me. Just that fast. At least I don't have to go through the city. That would be awful. I don't think I'm gonna do this episode. I think I'm just gonna make it there and then call it quits. Because I don't know how long that's gonna take. Oh. Uh-oh. Huh.
Mission accomplished.
I like this thing already. There's his corpse. There's his corpse. Exactly. What horrible person just decapitates a van like that? Like, honestly.
Over there. Get him. Going weapons cold. Safety's off. Cease fire.
Didn't say any of the hospitals? What just happened? What just happened? What was that? Please tell me it autosaved. What just happened? Was I that low that I tripped and died? I didn't think I got hit at all. Or did something nuke? Where am I? God! I'm still going to the hospital. I am, okay. I don't have a clue what just happened yet. Maybe it brutally slaughtered me because I went to the wrong hospital. Hey, you're not supposed to go here. Pew! Boing. Try and keep up with me now. He is keeping up with me. Goodness gracious, I didn't think he'd keep up with me. I'm amazed. This time, whenever I get up to that house, I'm gonna save. I wouldn't know what's going on over there. That's interesting. Hey, country crossing, how you doing? Yep. That's bad.
You hear that? Intruder alert! Long live the Brotherhood!
Maybe one isn't gonna spawn this time. Alright. What's up, Mr. Decapitated Van? Eat. Parkour. Whoa! Going to save again, just in case. I'm gonna walk over here. I didn't immediately die this time. I'm amazed. Is this even count as a hospital? What's even in here?
Nice.
Breaching a door. This is a lot quieter.
Railway spikes? What am I gonna do with railway spikes? Honestly, I think I'm just gonna go to the other one where I know where it actually is.
Despite good karma's...
No mercy!
It's over. Now. Larry's the one to talk to you. Unless you want a problem.
Okay, then.
Just keep your
Hi.
hands where I can
You
see
looking
them.
to trade?
Let's trade.
Smiling Larry has what you need, guaranteed.
Why does it look like he's pulling out a weapon? Do you have... No, you don't. Suck. Totally would murder you, but I don't feel like it. Oh, great. Well, isn't that nice? It looks like I'm gonna hate every second of this later.
Hide from this! Gonna be a good
What?
fight!
There's synths too?
Back to hell with you! Over there!
Dance, don't shoot the synths. Apparently they're nice to me today. That's a sewer slider. That guy's gotta go.
Nothing to report, sir.
Hey.
I is confusion. Apparently, since they're on my side right now. Would have assumed they would still attack me, but okay. Well, I'm gonna end this one here. 50 minutes. Good one. Good long episode. Goodbye.